Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome to Spiritual Education. From wherever in the world you might be watching this, I hope you are safe. I'm currently, just as most of the people in the world, is doing my best to self-isolate and social distance myself, which in fact is giving me more time to study, doing my research, write, and record new videos. Since there is no more rush in the world, it feels like time is slowing down. The best thing we can do right now is to calm our thoughts, worries, and emotions down, taking advantage of a precious time in isolation that we are given, and finally direct our attention inward, rediscovering or discovering a whole universe within. Let me share with you what, in my opinion, you need to know about meditation practice. Meditation is an art of concentration on a state of pure consciousness, where the main goal is to calm down a constantly busy thinking mind to be able to experience inner silence and contemplate the world without being fully involved into ours and others' negative emotions. Only in this state, self and universe exploration may arise. Inner silence gives you an opportunity to internally connect to a deeper part of yourself, where your consciousness explores its higher self, which is your true self, free from ego, personality, cultural knowledge, and educational standardization. Meditation supports mental and physical health. Your mind creates a habit to constantly reset itself, which extremely reduces the amount of often unnecessary stress that you're putting yourself through by generating emotional reactions to daily situations. Stress is literally a mental dis-ease or lack of ease, causing physical disorders and aging. Meditation also improves brain function, sharpens intuition, helps discover your inner self and sense of purposeness, heals mental and psychosomatic conditions by releasing emotional traumas and stored memories, reveals hidden talents, helps find answers and become the best, wise, balanced, calm, and focused version of yourself. Physically, meditation improves your ability to breathe, which is essential for proper body functioning. I can make a whole another separate video on this topic. It also creates a habit of a good posture, healing our twisted spines from driving, being at the computer or on the phone, or just very little exercising. Lotus position, in which you sit while meditating, open up your hips and stretches very important group muscles of your lower body. After some time practicing, your eyes start to shine. Often, some people notice a glowing sensation from the aura of meditator. Feeling great and looking young boosts your energy level to go through life with ease and joy. And even more importantly, meditation elevates the soul by raising your vibrations on a physical level, which positively affects people around you, the society, and eventually the whole planet, shifting the future of our civilization. At the same time, getting you closer to your soul's goal, which is enlightenment. Enlightenment, or samadhi, is the state of spiritual knowledge or insight. In Hinduism and Buddhism, it is the state of spiritual knowledge or insight where awareness frees an individual from the cycle of rebirth. The fastest way to reach enlightenment that I have found is what I call to live a virtuous life, which is having high moral standards, surrounding yourself and directing your thoughts and actions towards things that elevates your soul, educates your mind, or make you physically healthier. Watch my video on how to raise your vibrational level. Meditation, as the only tool to reach enlightenment, becomes the art of connecting with the divine, which is the seed of God within you, your soul, which in meditation is experiencing its own reality but can never be separated from the source. Discovering God within you, learning it, and becoming one with it is the ultimate goal of every single soul in this reality. At the same time, being effective on a physical plane in which we exist, thinking out worldly to serve this dimensional reality for the future of humanity and the planet, following laws of nature. Theosophy teaches that evolution of consciousness is in shifting desired mind to intuitive mind, where the desired mind is in our never-ending craving for pleasure and security that can never be satisfied unless we simply turn our attention inward, patiently gaining control over it like domesticating a wild animal. Intuitive mind is our higher self. It is ability to manifest. It is our wisdom. It is a very sacred gift. It shows in capacity to bring wisdom and love from the source through the person in service to the world. I've separated the evolution of personal growth with the help of meditation practice to 5 stages, starting from the lowest vibrational point in which an individual can find himself to the highest state of enlightenment. Each stage is associated with a different difficulty level of meditation practice, which we will discuss later in this video. The first stage I called survival state. It is literally a state where we're trying to survive, we are not living yet. It is the state right after the lowest reachable point for human beings in this dimensional reality, which is death. Meditation in this case helps getting out of the dark space, which can be depression, addictions, aggression, or fear. Second stage I called adaptation. Here we literally adapt ourselves on how to live effectively in this reality. Meditation here helps dealing with daily stress, which means generating less emotional reaction to situations, as well as letting go of psychological traumas, which is releasing karmically accumulated emotional baggage. And you start reevaluating your dogmas or perception on life, or simply changing your values. Third stage I called maintenance. Here meditation helps to support stability and clarity of the mind. You become more positive and you react easier to the situations. You start to unfold your true soul personality by letting go of social standards, educational and cultural limitations, releasing insecurities and gain sense of purposeness. You start feeling in tune with your own body and you start healing your own self. You have more self-awareness, more connectedness. Your hidden talents start to reveal. You feel more creative and you start to notice power of manifestation that comes from you. You have interest in physical activities, nutrition, and breathing. You become more empathetic and compassionate person through open-minded observation and acceptance to others. You have sense of purposeness now in serving to this planet and civilization development. You accumulate more peaceful and calm qualities through non-judgment and disattachment. You start to notice that magical moments start to happen more often in your life, like extraordinary synchronicities, deep spiritual revelations, and connections with other people and nature. Next stage called awakening. Here, meditation increases your sensibility, which is your sensory, telepathy, deep connection with nature and other humans. It activates your intuitive center, which gives you access to wisdom. On this stage, you are going through intense healing process or self-energy purification. You start to develop unbreakable faith and feeling of protectedness, which is acknowledgement of a higher power, universal energy source. And you yourself become a transmitter of a universal energy through loving kindness qualities that you show to the world. The last stage I called full attunement, which is mastery over this reality or full synchronicity with laws of nature, which is art of living. You notice ability to manifest and control reality through law of attraction or rule of action and reaction. You have access to your subconscious, which is the projection of your reality. You notice telepathical connections with any type of life, energy being, from any point of time, planet, or object. You might experience astral projection, which is out-of-body experience, visiting different dimensions and timelines or Akashic Records library. Now you're not only healing yourself, but you also gain healing qualities towards other people, beings, places, plants, ancestral lineage, and the planet itself. After this state, you reach enlightenment, which is the highest reachable point for human beings in this dimensional reality. There are three main rules to follow in meditation practice: determination, dedication, and discipline. Once you've got an intent or determination, you have to devote yourself in dedication by keeping the discipline, like in any training process. Pretty fast, you'll see how your perception on life starts to shift from it being a never-ending misery and struggle to a peculiar dance based on laws of nature. Human being is gifted with a free will to choose to be in tune with the source frequency and itself become a peculiar dance synchronized with laws of nature, or continuing being in misery. Soon after persistently dedicating some of your daily time for the practice, you'll start to notice miraculous synchronicities start to happen in your life, often associated with the development of a belief system, growing trust or faith in a higher power that provides you in return with infinite abilities, protection, and guidance. Meditators start noticing deeper meanings and seeing the world from different perspectives, feeling omnipenetrating unity with everything within and around him. This adds more wise and calm qualities to a personality that flows with ease, mastering the art of living. Basics of meditation is letting go of your thoughts, finding your inner peace, while keeping your body still, focusing solely on your breath. While connecting to breath is an absolute necessity to help you let go of your thoughts. There is saying that a greater being or God is breathing through you, synchronized with your breath. The best way to relax muscles in your body is to gently smile as you breathe. There is a saying that a greater being or God is breathing through you, synchronized with your breath. The best way to relax muscles in your body is to gently smile as you breathe. Sit in meditation without waiting for a miracle of enlightenment, which eventually will happen though, but only if you let go of expectations and stay in contact with joyful present moment, with your mind being awake, calm, and clear. Dalai Lama said, "The main goal of meditation is to identify the nature of the mind and concentrate on it. To do so, first stop remembering what happened in the past, then stop thinking what might happen in the future. Let the mind flow, receive and observe the emptiness and selflessness of its mental continuum, which is necessary to generate wisdom and remove afflictive emotions completely and forever." From the Yellow Book. The mind must become a serene lake without tempests, so that it will reflect the picture of the starry skies. When the mind is quiet and silent, the Divine Mother is pleased with us. This is our blessing. Peace is possible only by controlling the mind. Purity of thought guides the yogi towards perfection. Muscles must be relaxed for meditation. The spine must be flexible. We must drink pure water and we must rise at dawn. Eat honey, fruits, grains, and vegetables. Practice meditation daily. Remember that meditation is bread of the wise. The Yellow Book is a small book of absolutely practical transcendental occultism, which is highly recommended to read. If you are just starting to meditate, it can be extremely hard to sit still, concentrate on your breath, and calm down your mind. That's why you have to start easy, so meditation becomes a food of joy for you. So how do you start and how do you progress? If you're a beginner, I would recommend starting with level 1, which is meditating 10 minutes right after you wake up and 10 minutes right before you fall asleep. This is the best time to meditate because of your brainwave activity, which will put you in transcendental state very fast. Also, it's the great way to start your day by taking your time to tune the body sensory system instead of grabbing your phone, which is the worst thing to do, to expose yourself to radiation of electronic devices right after you wake up or right before you fall asleep. You can still be laying in bed, just focusing on your breath with your eyes closed, letting go of all the thoughts. After practicing level 1 for a week or two, you can move to level 2, where instead of laying, you sit in meditation for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening. You can sit against the wall in the lotus position if it's too hard for you, or simply on a chair. As well as adding 5 minutes throughout the day, just whenever you have time, when you sit in nature, when you're waiting for someone, or when you're taking a ride on the bus. You can move to level 3 in 1, 2, or 3 weeks, depending how comfortable you feel, but I don't recommend taking longer than 3 weeks in between the levels. On level 3, you do the same thing, 10 minutes morning, 10 minutes evening, whenever you have time to meditate, as well as 15 to 20 minutes of a setup timer time where you meditate one of the types of meditation that I will be discussing further in this video. On level 4, we're doing the same things, but now we extend the timer time to 30 minutes, even maybe to an hour, depending how comfortable you feel. Don't forget to challenge yourself and put the timer maybe 1 minute more every day. On level 5, we're still meditating 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening, just to tune your body into right frequency, as well as 5 minutes throughout the day whenever you're just waiting for something. And now we set up the timer for 30 minutes to an hour several times a day. I know it might sound crazy, but a lot of people are actually there, and that's just an ideal goal, to meditate several times a day. Now that we have so much time spending home, I'm sure you can find at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. There are a lot of types of meditation that you can start practicing once you've reached level 3. One of them is silent mind, the one that we already discussed, which is observation of the thoughts, focusing on your breath, which is used in the beginning of any meditation. Also, Vipassana meditation or body scan. It's when you scan every part of your body from toes to the top of your head and back down. Don't miss any spot on your skin. You can then move to your intestines, to your cells, to your veins. You can literally feel your whole body. Another type is meditation on chakras. This is meditation on any chakra point in order to balance it, activate, or purify. Meditator can develop any quality that that particular chakra is responsible for. You can watch my videos on chakras. You can use color visualization technique. For example, red light at the base of the spine for the root chakra. You can imagine expanding white or colorful energy ball in the chakra point. You can use affirmations. For example, for root chakra, it would be I'm secure and grounded. My basic needs are met. I am fearless. Also, you can use binaural frequencies that you can find on YouTube, or just a musical instrument which is associated with this chakra. Another type of meditation is intentional meditation, for example, on prayers or mantras. Also, you can connect with an element, developing a chosen quality of it. For example, breathing in, I see myself as a flower. Breathing out, I feel fresh. Or breathing in, I see myself as a mountain. Breathing out, I feel solid. You can also connect with your higher self or any cosmic entity in order to find answers. You can enter Akashic Records, which is collective library of knowledge. Also, you can connect with the master or prophet You have to establish a strong belief in the existence of the masters in order to receive their knowledge and powers. What I recommend after every meditation is to share loving energy with people who are in need and with the planet itself. Please don't forget to feel gratitude for the source energy, nature, and your own life. Also, intentional meditation can be focused on manifesting the future or rewriting the past, letting go of your emotional traumas and bad memories. Our abilities with meditation practice are limitless. Meditation is the key to let your mind free to expand beyond cultural knowledge to the joyous unity of what exists beyond, which is our evolutionary path as human beings. Meditate to be able to feel joy of being alive, being in awareness, being able to nourish your body and your soul, to become the master of your own mind, which is the projection of your life, breathing in a great happiness which lies in the present moment. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.